Okay, I'm going to try and make a tutorial of the Smiths' beautiful song, Sing Me to Sleep. I just learned it, so hopefully I can somehow translate that into something you can understand. But I'm not going to play the whole thing, but since I always give you an idea of what it's going to sound like, I'll just sort of give you the gist of it. This is what you'll have as the final product if you learn it. So on. So those are all the parts, and you can put them all together and it'll make the whole song. But so it's in 6/8 timing, which means there's 6 beats per measure, and the 8th note gets the beat when that is appropriate. But so, like, you know, if you were trying to count out yourself, it'd be 1, 2, 3. Say 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's kind of hard to count that at the same time, but you should try. Anyway, so the verse starts with a, in your left hand you play on the 1 beat, a C, and in your right hand you play a C and an F, and on the 2nd beat you play a C and an E. So you have 1, 2, and then in the half beat of the 2nd beat you play the C again, and then on the 3rd beat you play a C, so that you have half beat of the 3rd beat, so 3 and, I guess you could say, you would have E and C again, and on the 4th beat you play F, this low F in your left hand, so that you have then on the 5th beat you play E and C together again. And on the and of the 5th beat, you play the F again. And on the 6th beat, you play a D. And then on the and of the 6th beat, you play a C. So that your first measure of your 6 beats is 1, let's say 1, 2, 3, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hope that makes it easy. Let me just try to slow that down as much as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? And I mean, I'm giving it to you pretty straightforward. In the song, you know, as you get comfortable with playing that, you'll kind of get into a groove, and you can kind of like, you know, hold the notes to the end of a beat, you know, and to give it kind of that that feel that it's got in the song. But right now, I just want to try to let you know where the notes go in relation to the beats. So that's the first measure. The second measure, you play on one beat, A in your left hand, and an A and an F in your right hand. On the second beat, you play an E. And on the third beat, you play a B and a D in your right hand, and a G in your left hand. So that you've got, you know, and then on the fourth beat, you play an F in your left hand, and an A and a C in your right hand. And on the and of the fifth beat, you play an F, and on the sixth beat, you play an A, and then on the and of the sixth beat, you play a D. All right, let me see. Let me go back and test this. So I told you that was a D. I wrote that down wrong myself. That's A on the sixth beat, and then on the half beat or the end of the sixth beat on the second measure, that's a C. So far with your two measures now, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does that make sense? I hope so. I'm going to play it really slow. Now we're on our third measure. And on the one beat, you're going to play a G. On the and beat of the one, you're going to play a D. And on the two beat, you're going to play a G and a B together. On the and beat of the two beat, you're going to play a G. And on the third beat, you're going to play a D. And on the and of the third beat, you're going to play this D right here. So you've got, and on the fourth beat, you're going to play an A. On the middle of the fourth beat, or the and, you're going to play an E. And then on the fifth beat, you're going to play an A and a C. And then on the sixth beat, you're going to play a G and a D in your left hand, and a G and a B in your right hand. Okay? So far, from the very beginning, you've got one beat, an F and an E at the same time, and on a two beat, you're going to play an A, and then on the third beat, you're going to play an F, on the half beat of the third beat, or the and, you're going to play the A again, and then on the fourth beat, you go back down to the F. And then as you come out for the first couple times when you're playing the verse, as you're coming out of it, you'll go, you'll do the, and you'll play on the fifth beat a B, and on the half beat of the fifth beat you'll play a G, and then on the sixth beat you'll play a B. So that you end up having so it repeats that 3 times. On the third time, you change it slightly. You go. Last part, you do still the F, but then you go, instead of doing B, G, B, you drop your thumb down to a G. I think I wrote that down wrong. Hold on, let me look at something. So I apologize if I'm just talking while I'm figuring it out, because I just wrote it down after learning it. I may have written some of the notes down wrong. Let me see something. That's right. Oh, that's right, yeah. And then on the last time, after the third time, you go. You drop your thumb down to, instead of B, G, B, you go G, F, G at the end of that measure, because it's going to start the don't feel bad for me, I want you to know, which changes a little bit. So far you have 1, 2, 3, which is don't feel bad for me, I want you to know. And now on the one beat we're going to play a G, and on the second beat we're going to play a D in our left hand and a G and a B at the same time. So on the half beat of the 2, or the and, we're going to play the G again over here, the bottom G. And on the third beat, we're going to play this D again, so that it goes. And then on the half beat of the third beat, or the and of the third beat, we're going to play a C. And then on the fourth beat, let's see. On the fourth beat, we're going to play the G again, so that we've got. and we're going to play the B with our right hand. So we've got and then on the fifth beat, we're going to play a D and a G at the same time. And on the half beat of the fifth beat, or the and, we're going to play a G again. And on the sixth we're going to play a D. And on the half beat of the sixth beat, or the and, we're going to play this low D. So that on that measure, you've got where am I? You've got I love that one. So yeah, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna do that one really slow because it's wait. Really slow. So far from the beginning you've got now, on this next measure, on the one beat you play a G, it's almost just like the previous measure, and then on the two beat you play a D and a G and a B, the D in your left hand, and then you play a G, the half beat of the two, and then on the third beat you're coming back to the D. And then on the half beat of the three, you place a C. And then on the fourth beat, you play a G. So just like the measure you played before. And you also come to the B on the half beat of the fourth beat. And the D and the G again on the fifth beat. So far it's just identical to that previous measure. Difference is now on the sixth beat you play just the G instead of doing the you just play the G. So on that measure when it changes you've got okay. So hopefully you're being able to understand that so far. So yeah, so we're on. So we're at. This is after the last part of the verse, which is. Then we go to on the next measure, on the one beat, E, F in your left hand, E in your right hand. On the one beat, on the two beat, we play the A. And then on the third beat, we play the F. And on that and of the third beat, we play an A. And on the fourth beat, we play an F. And then on the and of the fifth beat, we play an F. And on the sixth beat, we play an A. And on the and of the sixth beat, we play an F. So that you've got okay? That's what that sounds like. And then on the next measure, you play E on the first beat of the of the right hand. Then on the second beat, you play A. And on the third beat, you play this low F. And on the and of the third beat, you play this A. And on the fourth beat, you play this F. And on the fifth beat, you play a G. And then on the and of the fifth beat, you play this F. And on the sixth beat, you play this G. So that those two measures end up sounding like this. From the beginning of where it first changed. And it's the exact same all the way to the end of that measure, except this time instead of going to the G, we just go stop after the F, A, F, and then hold it for two beats. And that's when it goes into this change of like when he sings there is another world, and that is F and E. So F, and I would play with your ring finger, because you're going to need to go down to hit this note in a second. So F with your left hand, E on the first beat, on the and of the first beat. I'm sorry, on the second beat you play the A, and on the and of the second beat you play this F, and on the third beat you play an A. And then on the and of the third beat, you play a D. And then on the fourth beat, you play a G and an E. And on the fifth beat, you play a B. And on the and of the fifth beat, you play a G. And on the sixth beat, you play a B. And on the and of the sixth beat, you play a D. So that you have next measure, you play the E and F again. On the second beat, you play the A again. On the half beat of the second beat, you play this F again. On the third beat, you play a C. And on the half beat of the third beat, you play an A. And on the fourth beat, you play an F. And on the fifth beat, you play a D. On the sixth beat, you play an A. So that you end up having and those are all the parts to the song. So, you know, I'll play it really slowly, because I know I haven't gotten into, like, telling you, oh, it's a half note, or quarter, it's eighth note here, and it comes in here, because I just want you to kind of get the feel of where the notes go and practice it really slow yourself and write the notes down for yourself. But it's and there you have it. I'll show it. I'll play it really quickly with the changes. So, and in the recording, it starts out with. It's almost like they're already in the middle of playing it as the recording comes in, and so it starts with the with like a G. I mean, I'm sorry, an A and an F. You're ending the fourth measure or something. So Anyway, you get the idea. That's how the changes go together, and all those pieces are inside what I just taught you in the first 30 minutes. So, good luck. Hope you enjoy.